The news summary, good evening. It has been billed as a challenge of mind over matter. The local swimming champion, Félicité Passon, will tomorrow attempt to swim 15 kilometers from La Digue to Pralin and back. Preparations are well underway. Felicity, the best sportswoman for 2019, will be attempting the challenge from La Digue to Pralin back for charitable purposes in collaboration with the Ministry for Family Affairs. The money raised will go to mental health care. The police force has recognized its long service officers today in a short but overdue ceremony. Some 30 staff of the police force received a certificate and a sum of money undisclosed by the police. A couple were not present, including the deceased inspector Nuela Fonchette, who had just completed her 40th year of service prior to her sickness early last year. It was her very emotional yet proud daughter, Rita Laurencine, who collected her reward. The acting commissioner of police, Ted Barbet, says they could not hold this ceremony last year because of the COVID restrictions.
This is a way of showing our appreciation, recognizing the work, the hard work they've done. They've been doing for 40 years. And we really appreciate them, and they are part of the force. And we still need them. And we have programs to retain the officers, and this is one way of doing it, by showing the appreciation, and they are compensated for the hard work they've done. And we also have the scheme of service, which caters for them as well.
The Minister of Internal Affairs, Errol Fonseca, says this is a very important milestone in the police force and the only way is up. Minister Fonseca said that looking at the audience today, they all looked motivated, which is evidence they took into account his concerns the last time he addressed them.
It's important that we don't move forward, but we move forward in steps upwards with improvement of what we're doing. The last time I spoke to the police, I had certain concerns. I had certain concerns about many things, and I had a frank discussion with them. Now today, I've seen that they've picked that up, because I had told them as well before that to improve the police, it's up to them to do that work. It's not anyone else, and they have demonstrated that. Today there's a lot of optimism, there's a lot of will to get off. They feel enthused. As I said last time, there was a strategic plan which was there collecting dust. Today they're putting that into place. So I'm very pleased. We've still got a lot of work to do. You can see, like in Market Street area, we're trying to bring back some order in this disorder which existed around little hotspots around the country. We've got a lot of work.
Turkish Airlines has restarted its passenger flights to Seychelles today. The Airbus 330 arrived at the airport with 171 passengers on board at 10:24 this morning, and it was welcomed with a water cannon salute. The airline had to cease its passenger flights in March last year due to COVID-19. In the absence of its regular flights during the one-year period, the airline was, however, conducting a series of cargo flights to the country. Turkish Airlines now joins 5 other international passenger carriers flying to Seychelles. It will have 2 flights per week on Tuesdays and Fridays, with passengers coming from Eastern and Central Europe.
Every airline resuming back the Seychelles route, it's a very important milestone for us, because at the end of the day, for you to be able to regrow back your tourism industry, you need the airlines. And airlines provide diversity in terms of connection as well, frequencies. For Turkish Airlines, their strengths are actually in tapping into Central and Eastern Europe. And we know that these markets are the markets producing for us right now. So it will help us to grow the business further in a time when we know Western Europe, we still have a lot of difficulties to get them
The sole company manufacturing steel cans locally, Trivium Packaging Seychelles Limited, has made a donation of €10,000 towards the COVID-19 relief fund. The fund, which was set up by President Wavel Ramkalawan early January this year. The Minister for Finance, Economic Planning and Trade, Nadir Hassan, received the donation from the plant manager, Stéphane Albert. Accepting the donation, Minister Hassan pointed out that managing the COVID-19 pandemic is costly and any donation to cover the costs is very welcomed by the government. Mr. Albert said that his staff, were more than 80% Seychellois, would be very proud of this donation. The Ministry of Health has detected 36 new COVID-19 cases since the last update of the 22nd of April. Everyone is advised to continue to practice the different measures to stop the spread of COVID-19. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Roger Mossien, has welcomed the Ugandan parliamentary delegation at the National Assembly today. This follows a visit to the President at State House yesterday. On the agenda was a presentation of one or the parliamentarians' candidature for the post of Vice President of the Pan-African Parliament. The head of the delegation, Jacqueline Amongin, says that other points of discussions were about possible collaboration in environment and laws. With this, we end this news summary. Have a very pleasant evening.